Howdy, 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 and welcome to the sportsmanproject.com YouTube channel. I'm Hersey, I'm here in the garage, and today I'm going to be replacing the battery in this 1999 Harley Davidson Dyna Wide Glide. I picked up this bike a few weeks ago. It's a great bike, runs fantastic. It was well kept, but it's been sitting for a while and the battery's dead. So I can only get it to start if I give it a jump. And even after putting it on the charger for a while, it won't hold a charge, or at least not enough of a charge to get it started again. So just going to walk through replacing the battery. Pretty simple process. First time I've done it on a Dyna model. I'm assuming it's pretty standard across all the Dynas. But let's get into it, and we'll get this battery replaced, get it started, and then take it on a ride. All right, so the first thing we've got to do is remove the seat. And let's just taking out the rear seat bolt. And then just slide the seat back a little bit, take it out of the hook, and then we'll put this somewhere safe. And now we can see our battery connection. So we've got the negative connection here, which goes to the negative post, and then the positive connection here. We want to take the negative off first. And I'm actually going to leave the negative battery cable connected to the battery. I'm just going to disconnect it from the frame here. So it's a 1/2 inch nut on that stud in the frame, and we'll just take that off. And then just make sure that that battery cable is out of the way, right? And it's not touching anything that's going to cause an arc if I arc across when I'm pulling off the positive. So the positive is a 10 millimeter, and we'll just take that off. Another thing I'm going to do while I've got this battery out, I'm going to put a tender on her, a tender connection on it. So this is the for the NOCO battery chargers and tenders. They call it their X-Connect cable. It connects up to the negative and the positive, and it'll allow me to put a battery tender on it or a charger on it if I need to. So we got that positive battery cable connected, disconnected, the negative's disconnected. So now we need to get it out of, take the battery off the bike. So on this battery tray, there's 2 1/2 inch bolts, one here and one here. What we'll need to do is we'll need to take this 1/2 inch bolt all the way out, and then we'll loosen this one up enough to drop the battery tray down, so that we can then get the battery and the battery cover out of the bike. You don't have to take this one all the way out. You just have to loosen it up enough to drop that battery tray down. And the battery tray actually hangs right over here. There's a keyed post that slides down in a slot to hold the battery tray on over here. So we're just going to take this one out and loosen this bolt up enough to drop that down so we can pull the battery out. All right, so I've loosened this bolt up enough to drop that battery tray down. Remember, there's a 1/2 inch bolt down here that holds it up into place, you know, when you have this tightened up. So I've loosened that up enough to be able to pull the top off the battery box. It just clamps in there, right? So the tray gets clamped up and it gets clamped in there between the battery and the battery box and the frame. There's no like battery strap like on the Sportsters. So once I have that, then I can pull the battery box off as well, and then the battery. So you just lift up a little bit and slide out, and the battery's out. Okay, so I got the new battery. It's a Twin Power AGM battery. I like these Twin Power batteries. I really like their shocker batteries, but they haven't been available. They've been hard to come by. So I've got this Twin Power AGM kind of settled on this one just to get the bike running and get it back on the road. I've already, when I took the battery out, I left the negative cable connected. So I've already connected the negative cable up to the battery and the negative lead for the tender pigtail, the NOCO X-Connect, so I can connect my NOCO tender to the bike when needed. And here's what we're going to do. We're just going to slip this back in place. I'm going to run the X-Connect through. Going to get the negative cable in there. Angle it forward and set it in there, and there we are. We've got the battery back installed. I'm going to go ahead and connect up the positive battery cable first. One of the things about these batteries, and the reason why I like the Shocker series better, is the Shocker series has battery posts like these that are flush, so you don't have to use any spacers. On this battery, you are using this threaded piece goes in the terminal, then there's a spacer, and then the bolt to bolt it in. But I just didn't think of it. There we go, it's in. Now, can't forget the positive lead for the tender. So bolt, positive lead, battery terminal or battery cable, spacer, and then into that threaded piece within the terminal. And it's a 10mm bolt. Get it hand started. And then crank it down. You want this to be good and snug. You don't want to over tighten it because you are tightening it into that lead terminal, but you do want it to be good and snug so that the terminals don't move. Now this, the NOCO Charger, just going to run down through here, and I'll put a couple of Y ties on it to just kind of keep it out of the way. So the positive's connected, and now I'll reconnect the negative. Again, that's just a 1/2 inch nut. And you want to tighten this down really good to make sure you have a good ground connection there. All right. So the battery's back in. Before I put the battery tray, tighten the battery tray back up and everything, I'm just gonna turn it on, and I'm just gonna bump the starter just to make sure it kicks over. Perfect. All right, so now, just like when we took it apart, we'll set the battery tray. Move the battery over a little bit, I think. Yep, there we go. All right, it sits in there. Then the top of that battery box goes back on there. Now remember, we had the 1/2 inch bolts. The one we, so that just lifts the battery tray back into place and pinches the, basically pinches up the battery box or battery cover and top between, kind of sandwiches it in between the battery tray and the frame. So we'll just get this tight. And then there's the 1/2 inch bolt that then goes in that bottom plate. That kind of it just kind of locks it into place. So once you have it tightened up, whoops, you put this back in. To lock it down. And we want that to be in there good and tight as well. Everything's in there tight. Battery's back in. The last thing we'll do is put the seat back on. So I'll just grab the seat. And the seat has this tab right here that slides into this tab, that place on the frame there. Slide that in, push it forward. Now another thing I'm going to do while I got it apart, I'm going to replace the rear seat screw with just one of these thumb screws. These are crazy cheap. I'll link it down in the description. I keep a couple of these in my toolbox and I use them on the bikes. They're inexpensive. If they fall off, you just put another one on. But it makes it easy to take the seat off in the future without having to have a tool. I'll just screw that into place. And then the last thing that I still need to do is just, you know, use some wire ties to tie down the battery tender quick connect or the NOCO X-Connect cable so that it's out of the way. And then of course, because I have this on here now, if I need to connect the charger to it or connect up put it on the tender for any period of time, it's real easy to do. It's right there and it's easy to get to. So we removed and replaced the battery on this 1999 Harley Davidson Dyna Wide Glide. Easy to connect it to a charger now, and she should be good to go. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video or found it helpful, please like it. And then I'd appreciate it if you subscribe so you get notified when I post other videos in the future. Until next time, build, tinker, and ride. And ride is what I'm going to do as soon as I finish buttoning this up.